Uh-oh.
Sir.
Actually, you know what? Let me grab this.
Yo, 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 we are back.
What's good? What's good?
We got came up in the building sprinting to the
What
camera.
up? What
That's
up?
it. All
You heard my
right.
footsteps?
They heard the footsteps, man was moving. All right, so look, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the draft today. We'll go ahead and talk about NFL schedules, the offs, pretty much, and that's probably the biggest topics we want to touch today, y'all. So feel free, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna say that in the beginning. I'll say that towards the end as well. Make sure we capture it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about this already. The controversy as in the number one pick. So, hey, come on, you've been brought in here for it as a Wizards fan. You know what I'm saying? Are we trading? Are we keeping them? What we doing?
Well, I think we should keep it. Only because I feel like AJ could be that generational talent like a Cooper Flag or Wemby so far. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, from what I'm saying, or what I'm hearing from the outside about trading down and trading, and I want to hear more about your Houston take because that kind of sounds intriguing a little bit. But I think if we do trade down, I think it's with the Jazz. I don't see why we would go 3 or under, if that makes sense. That would defeat the whole purpose of winning the lottery, finally getting into this position where we kind of control our destiny, our future, and we have 2 kind of future Hall of Famers, so we might as well. Hey, why not? Why not just go with the 2 best players? One of the 2 best players.
I agree.
I'm about to say I'm not mad at it, bro. And just looking at like how Washington is set up, you kind of need that younger wing forward player. You know what I'm saying, to compete in the East. That's what the East is built on. So, kind of need that. You already got Anthony Davis, and they kind of went with the depth, or like, you know what I'm saying, they went wing heavy last year, drafting a couple wings last year in the draft.
Yeah, go Horns. That's my boy Trey.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh.
I fuck with the young Wizards, but now they got the experience. But when it comes to the Houston thing, I said the Wizards should trade to Houston, trade the number 1 pick to Houston, so they could get Kevin Durant.
But
for what?
We'll go from a young team to an old.
You go to an older, more experienced team. I think KD and Trae Young will make a good pairing, or KD and AD will make a good pairing. Then you got the younger guards. You got Trey Johnson. You got the what's the young nigga? Will Riley. You got, you know what I'm saying? They got a couple players, and just looking at where the league is going, is really, really going like in the East. You do need wings. You got Jason Tatum out there. You got Jaylen Brown out there. You see what the Knicks are doing.
The wings.
Wings on wings. Toronto got hella wings. You know
he didn't even address his crazy work. Dramatic pause. Wings on wings on wings.
Wings on wings.
I'm trying to let it go. But you go get KD, you go get an experienced wing.
Yeah.
Then you pair them up with the young backcourt, because that'll help them compete with the Western temes, because they got all young backcourt.
Okay,
they got all young backcourt.
OKC.
Right.
And maybe San Antonio if you want. Cause
I'm about to say OKC, San Antonio, Minnesota now.
Minnesota.
So just get that experience. You go get that experience. You got a true point guard, and the Wizards also got backup point guards. So, you know what I'm saying? Just send them over there. Let them play with a real point guard and a team with some type of experience. Unfortunately, Kevin Durant is the most experienced player on the Rockets team, especially if they don't re-sign Jeff Green. So it's like, you don't want him to you want him to play with some youth, but you don't want him to be just the OG. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of wasting his talents. you can see it this year. Like nobody knew what to do in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? And nobody had no real dog in him aside for Ahmed Thompson, and he's still his third year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
he's
it's like
not his rookie contract.
Exactly. Trade him to a team with youth, but not a young team. You feel me?
Yeah,
I got you.
Does that make the Wizards a contender off Bucks?
Immediately. They low-key a fake contender now. Just with AD and Trae Young. We ain't even seen them play together.
Yeah, that's true.
At least a contender to come out the East. But if you trade for Kevin Durant, like, you're putting yourself in great position.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, my thing is, all right. Hold on. I'm not gonna let you ruin the Wizards with that. All right, I'm not a Wizards fan.
Everybody's trying to kill the Wizards.
Yeah, but me and K-Mom have formed a line off our do you know Jon Snow army coming towards us? Like drawing the swords. That's where we at with it. But no, here's the thing. I don't think it's enough. Right. I think that when I look at certain things, I don't know if I would say AJ, because we had a whole conversation, and DJ, I can make you preview that conversation of generational, which was generational with franchise changing. Yeah. That's those two different things. I don't think that AJ is a generational talent. I think he's a franchise changing talent. Same thing I think with Coop. I honestly feel like the generational talents that we've seen are the only people that seen LeBron and Wemby, in my honest opinion.
Damn,
that's generational. Nah, don't get me wrong. You still win with Steph, like franchise. Yeah, maybe Steph. Yeah, definitely probably Steph. And Steph had to like ascend to that. He was definitely that franchise changing piece, but later down the line, he ascended to that.
And all that.
Yeah. So, and I just think that. Look,
I spit on mad niggas.
I did, bro. I did.
Only two niggas in the last 23 years.
I'm trying to think of.
No, because I mean, I'm gonna put it like this.
But I see what he's saying. Like Wemby in his third year.
Yeah, and y'all already going crazy. So it's like, because the way I think of it is like, because we had a conversation about Shaq, right? Mm-hmm. There's some people that say Shaq generational talent. Some people say he's franchise change talent. Me, I think he's a generational athlete, but I'm not taking Shaq over LeBron, right? I'm not taking that over. I'm not to bruh, hold on. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Is that based on what's already happened in history, or is that based on like what we know as of ball? Like LeBron is like the best ever all around player ever.
I mean, it's a combination.
Being the most dominant.
Yeah, I mean because being the most dominant doesn't always.
But that's
Go ahead.
I'm about to say like that's generational, bro. Like the nigga was the most dominant player for a decade and some change. Like that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, no, it's kind of crazy. But like I said, would you put him in the same tier as LeBron?
Yes, he should kill O'Neal. That nigga, you don't even gotta say that nigga is Shaq. You don't even have to say that nigga name.
You think you're right?
LeBron
exactly.
Got to 8. What was it? 8 or 10 straight finals, and Shaq couldn't do that being the most dominant.
I mean,
talk to these niggas.
He went to all the finals, but why do they have the same amount of rings?
Touche.
Shaq chips is up there, bro. His stats is up there. The only thing that stopped him was him being super lazy and also like him getting beat the fuck up so much. Like niggas had to whoop that nigga ass in order to stop him. Like,
but so other players have done it too, though.
Other players like.
I mean, what do you mean they got their ass whooped and still like cooked? And I mean, you want to go rings? I mean, look, I'm about to say. I mean, not even that. Like
that's a famous one.
That is a famous one. MJ is definitely a generational talent. Like MJ is a generational talent. Like
the way Detroit beat up on him. What was that? Was like 3 consecutive years or something?
Yeah. I mean, we were pretty dominant. The Bad Boys era from '88. to 90, you know what I'm saying? 89, you know what I'm saying?
I just opened up a
you know what I'm saying? I don't get me too crazy about that. But no, I mean, I rather that fence, but at the same time, I think that there's things that like the generation of times that what I say is in general too, it's like, how can I put this? What's the only person that could got compared to I mean, there's no other LeBron. Let's just start off with that. Like, there's no other LeBron
either, bro.
We've seen like, well, I'm about to say, but the thing about it is, you know what? How about this? Generational talent, but he's not even the best at his position to ever do it.
Who?
I mean, you
still talking about Braun?
No, I'm talking about Shaq.
I see what you're saying.
Shaq.
That's kind of unfair to say, like, in a comparison to LeBron, because LeBron is literally the greatest ever.
But you know I can argue that Shaq is the greatest center of all time, though.
Yeah, you can argue it. You know what I'm saying? You can argue it for sure. And I don't think he's the greatest center of all time because Kareem exists. You know
I was about to say. I was about to get tight. I was about to say,
I'm not saying that. But I can't not.
You're telling me you would draft Kareem over Shaq?
Young Kareem? Yeah, for sure. Okay. Because I mean, you gotta think about it too. Like, Kareem was doing whatever Kareem was doing, especially in the fastest game when they let Shaq and they let some big men run the floor and do certain things the way that Shaq was. I couldn't imagine what Kareem would have been able to do.
My thing is, I think Shaq's career would have turned out the same if he would have stayed in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? If Penny didn't get hurt.
Hell no.
I'm being serious. Shaq left because he wanted the bread, and Penny got hurt. Like, Shaq wanted to be a star. It's hard to do that in Orlando. You know how I feel about it.
Oh, but yeah, see, you can't be talking because you super slander Orlando, so I can't hear that from you.
But if Shaq would have stayed, I think it would have been he still would have got championships. He would still been the most dominant. I just think that he just seen a better opportunity. I think he's seen a better opportunity. And Penny was a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, injury prone.
What you think, K-Mo?
He made it clear that he wanted to go to LA because he wanted to be a superstar. Like, he was out there doing Hollywood, doing movies and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Where he said stuff like that. Yeah, that's true.
Like, man,
in the money,
right? I'm here to get the bread.
Yeah.
I'm here to get the bread. And he just also happened to be the most dominant nigga.
I mean,
because then now what Shaq does, he compares Penny to Kobe. So now you're saying Penny is on. Is that really saying Penny's on the same level as Kobe?
I mean, when they first started out, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because
Penny was nice. Let's not even.
Kobe sat on the bench for the first like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, Penny was nice. He was just injury prone, and then Shaq leaving didn't help the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he had to end up taking on more burden than what he was ready for.
Well, that's true.
That's true. I mean. Yeah, I mean, I still think, like I said, I still think that I mean, let me put it like this. The reason why I also say Shaq is not that in that tier is because I don't hear people say Shaq is better than Michael Jordan or LeBron. I don't ever hear that.
You wouldn't hear that.
You wouldn't.
I'm about to say, like, it's not. I mean, but he's Shaquille O'Neal. Like, he got his own shoes too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Shaq, bro. It's Shaq. He's still the most dominant. He's the most dominant.
Come on, man. Michael Vick has his own shoes, and I fuck with Michael Vick.
Michael Vick had Nikes. Michael Vick had Shaq had Shaqs. You feel me?
Shaq had Shaqs, which I think his son running now while he's at Reebok.
Type shit.
Hey, look, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, Jordan and LeBron are always going to be held as like the greatest players. Even Kobe is going to be held as the greatest player ever. But it's only one person you can say is the most dominant player to play the game. It's only one.
Yeah, like, but like I said, what is that? But like I said, what did like K-Mob said? You being that dominant, how far did it get you? Like, it got you some rings, but I'm saying that, like, in general,
it got you some rings, Hall of Fame, top 75 player ever.
I mean, Giannis may end up being that.
I was like, maybe Giannis is the closest that we ever seen to a LeBron since LeBron, maybe.
Right.
They compare. I heard people compare Giannis to Shaq.
Giannis
Really?
only got one ring. He only got one ring.
I mean, yeah, but also I'm gonna tell you right now, the cast that Giannis played with is, no offense, they're all NBA players and they'll bust my ass and all right. But I'm just gonna say a disclaimer. But I ain't gonna lie, on the entire scope of it, ass.
I mean, facts though.
I mean, Chris Middleton was kind of good. He was an all-star.
It's Chris Middleton though, man. Like I said, it's Chris Middleton. Like, can we gotta stop with. Look, when we get to the offs, we'll talk about stat. We'll talk about like teams, all right? Trust me.
2022, 2021, Chris Middleton was a little threat, all right? He was a threat.
Yeah. His peak performance, he was a 3-D player.
I mean, shit. I gotta do nothing else, nigga.
Shaq had possibly 2 of the best guards that ever could do it in the top 5. D Wade and Kobe. So we gotta.
I mean, 2 and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3, right? So it's like that. Yeah, that also matters because it allows Shaq to be Shaq. So I'm not mad at that. I do think Shaq is more of a generational athlete because I mean you can game plan for Shaq, which was send him at the free throw line. Yeah. He gonna build a brick house. Look, I done seen LeBron in the half. We bust his ass, stop him going to the rim. He said, "All right, bet. Let me go ahead and start hitting you with fadeaways." In the next half, not the next game, the half, and proceed to drop like 40 on us and send us the fuck home as a Pistons fan. I'm telling you, it's different.
All fades too.
All fades. He said, "All right, bet."
The year he which he don't get credit for, which I don't know, which was that 2007 when he got swept by the Spurs. Was that the first year he got past Detroit? LeBron?
2007? No. Okay. It was around that time. 2004, 2005, we won. It may have been 2006. It was really soon after that.
I think it was 06.
Okay. I think it was 06. Yeah.
We give him credit for that because that would have been a crazy playoff run for LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the difference when I say generational. Wemby is being labeled generational is because we've never seen somebody to 7'5" that's done this.
Yeah, I mean he's a
feel bad when we say stuff like that. Or
same, bro.
Bobo.
Yeah, I feel bad for Bobo too because he's supposed to be one of them ones. If you know, you know. But okay, we strayed away from we talking about the Wizards. All right, so. We're keeping AJ. Is that unanimous thing? Because personally, I think the better trade is, and I've been hearing it for a while, is Houston getting Mitch from Cleveland.
No, they need a point guard, bro. You absolutely need a point guard. The rest of their support cast is fine. Donovan Mitchell, he do need to go to a real contender, but definitely not Houston.
I was gonna say unless they want a ball dominant point guard that just.
But
don't really run the offense like they need.
Yeah, like he's more of a shooting guard anyway. But I mean, I guess who knows what the rules are anymore? James Harden kind of broke the mold for that, but
he did.
Him in Houston, hell no, that is a shit show if you ask me.
I mean, I just think Kate, like you said, KD got to be in the right environment. Honestly, he got to be somewhere where he like he has rapport for like the next best player that's on the team. Like that's what it is. Or that burner gonna come out and shatter everything. Like that's fair.
I would love to see him in Washington. I think he fits so perfectly, bro. You got somebody else who got championship experience. You got a playoff riser in Trae Young, and you got the youth everywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
If
the only thing I'm worried about that is like 2-3 years we back at rebuilding again after
that could be. That's why I said you don't swing on that one. You don't number one pick. If I was maybe like number 4, number 5, maybe.
They should change. Might as well cash in the chips now, gang.
Nah, bro.
Niggas been rebuilding for 17 years.
Bro, that's a dangerous mix. They've been rebuilding for a while. Also, you gotta understand too, Wizards right there with the Pistons as well, as far as being the team, one of the teams that has the number one percentage and continue to get like the fifth pick. They're right there with us.
But the thing is like, all right, it's the Wizards, y'all. They gonna fuck it up.
That's the point I was trying to make the other day.
They fuck around draft Kareem Lopez on some bullshit. Like,
bro, if they did that, I would never show my face on camera again. If they did that, I would throw away every Washington hat I have. So, yeah.
Draft Ilgauskas' son. Call it a day.
Bro, I would be.
I have no faith in the organization, even though they're making some of the right moves. I still
are.
It's just the Wizards, bro. It's just the Wizards,
bro. Look, you gotta think about it. Just what 3 or 4 years ago, they was getting memes. Some of the Guangdong, China, sent them to Detroit. Come on, bro. Like things could change, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, shit has been changing. Like they or like for the last like two or three seasons, they low key been trending up or trying to get better. Like Wes Unseld is doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like get out of the rebuild phase.
Yeah, but, for sure.
Right.
You know, some you know, the city might be cursed. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something going on over there.
They should have let us move to Virginia, man.
Hell nah.
Hell nah. We can't have that. That's what's going on with Illinois now. They about to send their stadium to Indiana.
The Bears?
Yeah, Bears. Yeah. So yeah, bro. I have no clue, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Their stadium is dirt. I ain't gonna hold you. You got to walk 3 miles just to get to the stadium. You know, it's how does whoever did the layout is. Yeah, you got it. You got it. So that's the biggest thing. Before we move on, how do we feel about the rest of the picks? Who do we feel? Did we feel? Are we feeling Caleb versus Boozer? How are we feeling about those? Because Utah gonna get the number 2 no matter what.
If you Carlos Boozer and you already have you have all these stretch forwards, and you know your son is like a stretch forward, do you still pick him, or do you just say, hey, we got to go with more depth and go with maybe a Caleb Wilson?
I think you still pick him.
I mean, my fault, not Caleb Wilson, but DP.
You go Darren Peterson. He just came out there and announced himself to be a point guard.
Right.
I mean, but what about the history? You feel me? What about the history? You talking about the DP history? Yeah.
Man, hey, look, DP was just getting too much creatine. All right? he wasn't washing his scoops. He was in that joint like this, scooping the drink, no water, on bounce.
Hey man, fuck.
Yeah, right. Drinking fruit juice and Gatorade after. Like,
yeah, you know, but come on, y'all. We have all played sports. We've all been in that when we didn't have the proper nutrition. And honestly, he's probably been doing that for a while too.
Yeah,
to be honest. So I wouldn't be mad. I'm not shocked that his body.
Eyeball in the work. Right here.
They said this. You look at it, put the scoop in, be like, man, that ain't enough. It's just going crazy. Nah, I mean, they're DP. I just didn't believe in DP talent. I think that is a good fit. Keontae George, I was really high on, and he's now made me look right. So, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. So, I mean, to me, personally, I don't see nothing wrong with that. And then they both could play off ball with each other.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
So. I just feel like Utah is kind of like in a OKC type situation. I know they're not like the best, but it's like you kind of just take the best available player on the board. So it's like if AJ goes first, it's just like, all right, bro, like we kind of got to grab Darren. Like we just have to. Like can't nobody else have him, so let's just go get him. But you know, they got a lot of depth already. They already made some moves at the trade deadline to kind of like bulk up their starting lineup. So I think it's just like not necessarily rich get richer, but like they got hella draft picks going forward anyway. So it's not like they losing anything regardless.
Yeah. And Tyrann Stokes is a good prospect coming out next year that I think could change. That's an early take.
Okay, so this coming out next year, as in like next year in the draft, like 2027. Okay, yeah. I don't. I'm about to say I don't start my draft. I don't start my draft analysis until I do a big chunk of like looking through stuff players at once the draft is over, like right behind that. So I mean, I'm gonna have to look, and
honestly, now that I think about it, he's not even he's predicted to go to Tyrann Stokes. It's somebody above him right now. So yeah, that's
okay. All right, I might do some research. All right, okay. So what about Grizzlies and Bulls? I've been hearing rumors that Grizzlies want to trade up. I've been hearing John Morant being thrown around to get up there in the top 5. Y'all think it happens?
Not enough.
I agree.
Yeah.
Too much. I mean, like he's a franchise player, but he's too much of an injury prone player, and the media, like, that's a headache in itself. So I don't know how much his stock is worth, especially to get up in the top 5. I mean, the Grizzlies already what, the 3rd pick?
Yeah, the 3rd pick.
So for them to move just off Ja, hell nah, that's not enough, bro.
I agree. I mean, what you think, Mom?
I mean, especially who's predicted to go 3rd? Anybody, but I guess Cam.
I'm about to say, I think Cam supposed to go 3rd, which would be a good pick it'd be a good pick, especially since they lost Triple J.
Yeah, hey man, I said that in the chat. And I got shitted on. Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I said Memphis. Memphis would be a good pick for Cam Boozer, because Cam Boozer, his problem was defense. Duke, he's a 6'9" playing center. He's gonna play beside Zach Edey. You don't have to worry about none of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got a lot of young talent that nobody talks about. They got a Jalen over there. They got Cedric. They got a few people that can hoop. And you give Boozer the hub, I just think it promotes his skill better. Honestly, in my opinion. Then I'd rather Caleb go to the Bulls so they can have a dynamic front court in Martaz Buzelis and Caleb. 3 and 4 is done. It's wrap. So that's where I stand with it, how it falls. And I expect Caleb being a big city too. I think that like his personality works well with that.
For sure. And Cam, I think, needs to be in a small city. Coming from the college he coming from, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just need to get in the NBA, grind it out, get his minutes in, and then 2-3 years, I think he'll be, you know what I'm saying? I think he'll end up being a franchise player. Oh, wow. He a dog, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like come from his organization that he coming from, like, he one of those niggas that just need to get into the league, you know what I'm saying, and eventually build around.
Do you think Cam plays more small forward than power forward?
Yeah, for sure.
You said Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Cam, because Cam is a utility guy. I can see that happen. More small forward. Yeah, so I mean, okay. All right. Now, before we move on from the draft, who have y'all been paying attention? Who are y'all like late sleepers? Who is y'all sleepers a thing? From Make Some Noise. Is Jackson really a sleeper though? People saying Jackson's nice.
He nice, but he not top 5 projected. That's what I said. Like he gonna be top 10, but he ain't top 5.
Okay. You think he deserved top 5, like above the Darius Acuffs, Mikal Browns? I mean, Mikal's nice, but
I'm about to say Mikal's nice. I think him and Acuff are like. I mean, I know they play different positions, but I think in terms of like potential, I think they got the same upside.
Wow. Okay. So Jackson, okay, you made a legitimate claim. What about you, Came Up? Who you got?
The kid, is that Alabama? Philon? Is he from
Philon? Yeah. Alabama.
Yeah, like a sneak. What he? I don't know if he's projected to go in the first round, but
no, he is. Yeah, he's projected to go top 15. He a lottery pick.
Like if we had 2 picks, that would be definitely. I'll be like that would be our second pick, if that makes sense. If the Wizards had 2 first-round picks, I think he's very, very, very good. Probably like a Drew Holiday type, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say he's sturdy like that. He's definitely sturdy like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the same pick I've been sticking with for a while now. Is Cam Carr.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean Cam Carr, and then he showed me to be right in the combine today. I think he went like 3 for 6 or 6 for 9 from the 3-point, 28 points. Very athletic. Two-way guy.
Solid. That's solid. I'm about to say 6 or 9. That's all right.
Yeah. 28 points. I forgot the regular efficiency, but it was still good. So he measured pretty well as in 6'4", 6'4.5". So probably with shoes, 6'5", 6'6". So I've been keeping an eye on for a while. I was just saying that like he was gonna be like, I thought he'd go later in the rounds. So I was saying that he was gonna be like my next Maxi pick because I called Maxi early. But now that people know about him, man, that's tough. That sucks.
I'm about to say, but like he might drop because I think just where the league is going, bro, like 6'4" guards are kind of getting like wiped out, unfortunately. Same thing, I think with A-Cup too. He might just drop because he's a smaller guard. So,
I mean, what's the average? What's the average height now for it?
Like 6'5", 6'6".
For a 2 guard, 6'6". I'm about to say with shoes though, 6'6". I mean, Darren Peterson with shoes 6'6".
He got like a 6'7" wingspan.
Wingspan is crazy. Yeah. Both of them are.
You gotta deal with the shades, and then like you might be 6'4", 6'6" in height, but the bulkiness of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta deal with the shades, you gotta deal with the Cade Cunninghams.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You gotta deal with Maxi and quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like them type niggas like who just gonna out muscle you for the most part. So unless niggas got, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna clamp you up. Maxi gonna speed past you, and then
I'm about to say speed. Yeah, you talking about muscle, Maxi?
He got a couple posters.
I yank Maxi up, boy. What you talking about? Little brother Maxi, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. But Maxi is nice though. So yeah, if I had to say that if it was gonna be a next sneaky one, I think that I'm just gonna take a real swing at this one, but I think that the next person is going to be tough. I want to pick a forward. I want to say Morez Johnson, the forward out of Michigan. He don't get a lot of talk, but he shot well for the combine. 6'9", 6'9", defensive versatility, 250 pounds, solid. Dang, he sounds like LeBron, but doesn't move like LeBron. But he just displayed shooting, like good shooting from the 3-point at the combine.
That's hella important for a wing player. You know what I'm saying? And especially somebody more so known for their defense. Like, if he can knock it down consistently, then
and you can play defense on the other side. You gonna get minutes.
So I'm excited for that. That's my picks. Okay, so we can go two ways. We can go talk about NFL. We can stay in the NBA and talk offs. Which way y'all want to go?
Might as well talk playoffs, bro. It's relevant. We can finish with the schedules because
that's true.
That's just all true. Playoffs is actually happening.
That's true. Okay, so how we feel about the Philly sweep?
That shit was bound to happen, bro.
Yeah, they gave up.
That's true. I think they figured out exactly how to work with Cat and make him more of a hub. So now he's playing pretty fucking good. I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's playing fucking good. There you go, DJ. Go ahead.
They called me a madman.
Hey, man. When I said it was still factual. All right.
Hey, man.
I'm still here with it.
You gotta have foresight, man. You gotta be able to see beyond.
Look, man.
Able to see beyond the analytics.
My takes are still valid here. All right, they're still valid here. Just because Big Cat wanna like buff up and be Puss Cat. All right, big cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I get it. You know what? He talking this shit. He playing defense, so I'm gonna give him credit. So,
10 assists a game now.
Yeah. Mike Brown made him a hub, bro. Mike Brown made him a hub. I'm glad. I believe in Mike Brown coaching. Honestly, I do. So I don't
got LeBron to that 2007 title we just talked about. I think.
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. So like, you know, I believe in his coaching. Shit, he was the only person that made Sacramento Kings relevant, even if it was for a year or two. People forget that. Like, so.
Like the team, man.
So I mean,
Sacramento, we could have had it all.
That's great. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's too much. I guess it's not too much to talk about that. You said what?
What peak do they have?
We're talking about the Sixers.
The Sacramento. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
They're a 7.
7. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's 37. I know they gotta be pissed because it's supposed to be them and Brooklyn supposed to be up there, and they got dropped down. So
they better get A-Cup.
They about to get A-Cup. I've been seeing that. That'd be but they don't know how to treat guards. So I feel bad for A-Cup, but we'll see.
Fox, he could have been. Huh.
They had Darren Fox. Yeah, Halliburton, but also bro. Like they've had so many good guards, and they fumbled it back. So I mean, they don't deserve A-Cup. Let them go to like Dallas or something and play with fucking.
That'd be fire.
Yeah. Also
San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Speaking of Dallas, I hate to throw another wrench in there, but did y'all hear about? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. It's the coach, Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd wanted the GM job, and they gave it to. Oh, I mean, I guess he wanted to be operations, and they gave it to what's the name from Toronto.
Oh wow!
So, wouldn't be shocked if he be like, "All right, y'all did me dirty. Bet how we feeling? Y'all think it may happen?"
It's an evil world we live in. I would pack it up. I would pack it up.
Yeah, 100%.
Even though they blessed them with Cooper Flag, it's just like, bro, like they low key been fucking them niggas over, bro. They've been fucking them up. The Dallas, the organization itself just been doing itself already. So
yeah, because I about to say, because if I'm Jason Kidd and that's what I wanted, like, and y'all didn't give it to me, like I made y'all relevant for real. Let's just keep it a buck.
No,
like, so I would think that like you get it from that top, you could still coach in the background and like find a coach that fits your system in the background, continue to do your thing off some pop shit or Dwayne Casey shit for Pistons. Like you could, but y'all chose not to. I mean,
wow. What do you think would? I mean, no disrespect, but like, what do you think would make him a good GM? Like,
oh, that's disrespectful. Say no.
He ain't got no chip. He ain't got no chip as a coach.
I mean, yeah, but it's like
that's a good point.
I mean, even Raptors GM that had it, like he wasn't going crazy as far as that beforehand. Jason Kidd is also just some people just have an eye for talent. Like, I mean, and another thing about it is every player can't be a coach and every coach can't be a player, obviously. But if you have somebody that's able to do that and transcend that and do that well, like, I think those are kind of really good elements to have if you're going to put it in the GM. You got a financial office handle the money stuff, but seeing things on paper make it happen, especially from a point guard vision.
I feel that, but I don't know. Looking at the Dallas organization and just looking at what's been going on, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that Jason Kidd would be the man for the job. Maybe Milwaukee, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, like a team that's like a little bit on the lower scale. Even though Dallas is like
crazy
from great. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Dallas is the place you should start, bro. I don't think Dallas is the place you should start as your first GM opportunity, man. No. No. I see why they turned it down. Sorry. I'm on the organization side this time.
That's crazy, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm biased, but Jason Kidd has a special spot in my heart because I love those New Jersey Net teams.
Yeah, fact.
Hey, words like that.
He had basketball IQ, and I thought he was on that Dallas team that beat.
He was. He got a chip.
Yeah. Okay.
You just said he didn't get a chip, though.
I said as a coach.
Hey, look, man. He done seen it. He done got the chip.
Man, he didn't do shit on it. Nigga, that was their team.
He probably was coaching.
That was Jason
Terry. He probably was coaching. Oh, Jason. Oh no. That's crazy. That's so disrespectful.
Hey man, shout out to the Jet. Shout out to the Jet. Stop playing.
That's crazy.
Terry look like a mechanic.
His coaching resume is not stacked enough for him to be like, yeah, let me just general manage the whole organization. Fuck no. I'm sorry. Pop, yes. I don't even know how James Jones got his job, but the Suns ass too.
Well, James Jones was doing all right, and he just fell off a hill, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, and also the Suns actually outplayed their like what they were supposed to do this year too. So I'm not completely shitting on Jones.
He's keeping Devin Booker.
That's true.
Somehow Devin Booker is staying in Phoenix. I don't know how.
Nigga, they got the SWAT team outside that nigga house. If he try to leave Phoenix, they not letting him, bro. That nigga do not want to be there.
He's being held hostage in Phoenix, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Let's go ahead, pivot. So how do we feel about everybody talking about the Celtics and they got the boot? Remember, everybody was like the big bad Celtics. Celtics is going to win. Celtics is going to do all this other type of stuff. Like, how are we feeling? How that didn't come to fruition? Because I'm here for the Celtics slander.
I mean, what'd you expect? JT coming back from an injury. He was doing good, but I don't know. That team.
I ain't stop people from glazing.
They called me a madman. I told y'all niggas that Jason Tatum would not be healthy enough to make it past the second round. The nigga didn't even make it to the game 7. He didn't even make it to the game 7. I mean, regular season is dope, and it just showed how much of a dog Jaylen Brown is. But we knew them niggas. I knew them niggas wasn't going far. I knew Big Bad Celtics is long gone. They traded all their depth. They lost. They have no point guard. Them niggas oversee their expectations, and that's
I gotta give credit to Peyton though. Pritchard.
Yeah,
I gotta give credit for Pritchard though.
For sure. Pritchard, white until he disappeared, but you know what I'm saying?
White.
You can't. I was never in fear of the Celtics, bro. Never, or at least playoff Celtics. Regular season, maybe, but when it came to the playoffs, I knew them niggas was gonna be either first round or early second round. If they made it to the second round, they would have got swept, just like the Sixers.
Okay. All right.
That's true. I agree with all of that. Yeah.
Agree with all that?
Called me crazy.
Yeah.
Any nigga coming off an ACL tear? Fuck no. You think it's time to blow it up?
I think it's time to blow it up. Because I think Jaylen Brown's frustrated. I think he's frustrated. I think he's like, yo, I'm finals MVP. I just led this team to a second seed. Then this man come back, get all the glory. He get hurt. And now the game plan is messed up. Like, bro,
game plan was messed up.
So he's probably frustrated with the front office, maybe even Jason Tatum. I'm just talking because if I was in his position, maybe. But,
low key, I don't want to conspiracy it out.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Uh-oh.
But I think that's probably something to do with why Jason Tatum ain't play Game 7. It probably came down to because they announced him being out 40 minutes before the game.
Yeah, it was.
That was pretty early.
It was probably also, bruh, fuck you, nigga. We don't need you. We was already running and smoking. Now we in Game 7 with the whack ass Sixers, nigga. We could do it without you. He was like, you know what? Let's see. Let's do it. And they didn't get it done. Even though that game was close, they still didn't get it done. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it might be time to break it up, but it also is just like, I feel like they need more veteran players. Like, I feel like they lost all the veterans that was keeping them in check. You lose Drew Holiday, you lose Porzingis, you lose Al Horford. Then people who really been in the league for a long time who understand, like, hey, bro, y'all doing something special. Yeah. Like, it's bigger than y'all. Y'all gonna be immortalized if y'all stay together.
Yeah, they are. I think they stay.
Now that them niggas gone, it's like, nigga, fuck y'all, nigga. We run the shit. I run shit, nigga. I done got us to the second seed, nigga. This is my shit, nigga.
It's not my shit. I mean, yeah, I think they stay together. I think they should stay together. Like you said, it's a forward. They're both forwards, but it's a forward league.
I think they got like the Jordan Pippen thing. Like, yo, Pippen, when Michael Jordan left, Pippen was like, nigga, I'm better than you, bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about like that.
Jordan came back. Like the sibling rivalry situation is like, bro, like, I'm better than you. I can run this shit without you. But you know what I'm saying? In order to get over the hump, you're gonna need Michael Jordan, bro. And unfortunately, Jason Tatum is the Michael Jordan for the Celtics.
Even without the Finals MVP.
I mean, even without the Finals MVP, you don't win that chip without Tatum. And just like the world around Tatum, like, bro, I've seen that Gatorade commercial too many times for my liking, bro. Like, they're making him a superstar. So it's like that comes with perks. That comes with, like extra decision making on his behalf. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's like, bro, like he can do what he want. He's the face of our franchise. Not y'all aren't the face of our franchise. He's the face of my franchise. I see. And I feel like Tatum is like, bro, fuck that shit.
So y'all wouldn't entertain a Jaylen Brown for Joker or a Giannis or KD, or y'all wouldn't entertain that?
I would.
Okay. I wouldn't.
That's where I was. Okay.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
I don't think it'll be successful. I don't think it'll be successful, but I think it's. If you just like, all right, bro, like if it's too dysfunctional, hell yeah, get him up out of here. It's bigger than you. This is Boston we talk about. It's bigger than you. You know how many niggas that die to play for an organization like that?
Yeah, that's true.
Niggas get to sit down and have tea and coffee with Bill Russell and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like
that. Okay. All right.
Blue blood to the NBA.
You know what I'm saying?
Blue blood to the NBA. They are. So okay. So
Chicago.
So let's go ahead and shift back to the West. Go ahead and talk about that one as well. Break out the brooms. It's a sweep. OKC Lakers. LeBron is out of the offs again. Minimum help. Where do you think the Lakers go from there? Do you think the OKC is still going to steamroll?
Oh yeah, it's a wrap for whoever. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a wrap. I feel like it's a wrap. It's a wrap. They going to the finals. I can't see nobody beating them. It's 7. Because they still got the WCF, right? The Western Finals, right? Yeah, they gonna run through that.
It depends.
I feel like they gonna run through that.
The Spurs win. If the Spurs win, they got a closeout game tomorrow. If they win, that the series might end up being the same. I got OKC in 6. If Minnesota wins, then they definitely sweep in Minnesota.
Yeah,
and not even healthy enough to really make it through this series. Wemby has always been, you know what I'm saying, a health scare just because how his body is made. That sounds crazy. But just how
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just his physique and stuff, like he can fuck around the ball and break a thumbnail or some shit. Like the nigga missed the game because he got concussed from falling so hard. So shit like that, like you can never try. But I got OKC going to the finals regardless. It's just a matter of how and when. If they play Minnesota, they sweeping them. If they play San Antonio, it's over in 6.
It's over.
That's fair.
Because they got Shet. Shet gonna be on Wemby. Boom. Now it's a regular. It's no more like, dang, we gotta match up with this freak of nature. No, we got Shet too.
Yeah.
And you got Hartenstein, which is why I don't understand, bro. I don't understand why the Lakers didn't just go too big, bro. I don't understand why they never went too big going against OKC. You got, bro, DeAndre Ayton, respect to him, but he's more so like an Anthony Davis in the sense of I don't want to play center. I'm better spacing the floor. That's why he maximized his stock in Portland because he didn't really have to play center for real, or he didn't have to do the dirty work of a center. They should have just played Ayton and Hayes at the same time whenever OKC played Chet and Hartenstein at the same time. But
that's
coach. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, JJ not.
He took Rui out for the last shot of the game. Rui dropped 13 points in the fourth quarter, had a 3-point and one. You're down by 3. Why would you take him out if you need a 3? Why? Terrible.
Never had a good coach.
Put Maxi Kleber in.
Maxi Kleber
over Rui Hachimura, who got the hot hand, bro, and also has the chemistry with Austin Reeves. I agree.
I agree.
Fireball offense, if you ask me.
I think Braun wanted him too.
Everybody wanted him. Luka was on the sideline asking why he's not in. Like everybody was trying to get him in the game, but hey, man.
Rui was one of the better players. He was spreading the floor when he caught fire. Like, yeah, Rui was actually one of the better players. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Man,
Okay.
He's a franchise guy for a brick.
Okay, well, time to go ahead and jump to the East Coast again.
Closer to Japan.
Oh
He
yeah.
wanted to go to Japan.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm not mad at that.
I ain't mad at that either.
Well, look, man.
Don't try to dunk it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. You know what? We've seen this position before. Pause. All right. You know what I'm saying? Super big pause. No big Terry. You know what I'm saying? Look, here's the thing. It's not over till it's over. Right? I do think that there's a lot of signs to show that we're I'm not gonna say we're a better team because on paper we're not. Let's just keep it a buck. And I mean, like I said, the K Calvary, K the apologist or whatever case you want to call me, that's fine. He's been averaging high turnovers, but his second fucking best player is Tobias Harris. Like, can we wrap our head around that? Like, and don't get me wrong, Tobias Harris is balling.
Don't say that. The second best option or the second best scorer is Tobias Harris. Asor Thomas is the second best player, hands down.
Oh,
Hands
wow.
down.
Some people were claiming Jalen Duren.
Duren is.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I would say Jalen Duren. I would.
Duren is still. This is the first round for Jalen Duren. He ain't even. He's still trying to figure out his swag. Like he didn't play a whole 7-game series. Like he's still trying to show up to the party. Still, I don't know what's up with Brody this postseason, but he looking so shaky.
Yeah, and
he had a better game last game, but like 15 and 9. He did, bro.
15 and 9. Look, bro, it's nowhere near enough. Like that's the thing.
He's getting out depth. He's getting outmatched. I think you got Jared Allen. Mobley. That's weird saying another Mobley.
That is. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's just getting bullied.
But that's the thing, though. Yeah, I mean, you on paper, JD should be stronger than both those guys, and also he's played against both of them in the regular season and did well.
He did well.
I think he averaged 21 points on them. So I don't know, man. What last game?
It's the playoffs. You gotta see these niggas every other day. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he could go back and practice and learn a new move.
Paul Reed is playing better than him. With Jalen Duren is all
the bench and doing. You know what I'm saying? We're not game planning for Paul Reed, so he could kind of get into his bag a little bit more. Mm-hmm. It's just Jalen Duren. He out there. He knows his set offense. He know where he's supposed to go. And then also, like I said, I just think he having a mental. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say the lights too bright, but I just feel like he's just like
the lights is definitely too bright.
Lights
is definitely too bright.
He like
the second round.
What you say came up?
He's young. He's a kid.
Yeah, he's like 20. He's like 22 points. But look, I mean 22 years old. But I wish he had 22 points. But here's the thing. That shit sound cool. Like, you know, he's young, you know, stuff like that. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right, look. It's contract time. All right. Money matters. And I'm a big advocate of somebody in their third, possibly fourth year. You are who you're going to be. Can you be better? Can you shade up? Can you like level up a little bit? Sure. Can you trend down a little bit? Sure. But for the most part, you are who you are. So with that being said, and some people just don't show up for the playoffs. Let's just keep it a buck. Some people just don't evolve for the playoffs. Sometimes you got a special game plan to get them in better spaces. One of the reasons why Cade has so many turnovers is because he's still trying to get Jalen Duren involved. You should see how many lobs he's throwing to him to try to get him into place, and then just turnovers. And it's like, I get it, Cade. I get it. The camaraderie, you're a leader. You want to get your boy in the game no matter what. Fuck what these niggas saying, but this is killing us. You got a contraption strapped to your chest for your lungs. You had a collapsed lungs not that long ago. You're going to be tired. And nobody is really helping in the offensive side of it, of course. It makes it game plan. Like, I don't know. Like, Asar Thompson is the second best player in there, but like, it just pains me to see Asar catch it at the 3-point line and just see him dribble around looking like, all right, where did I get the ball to?
Yeah, bro. I really hope both of them go and work on a 3-point stand shooting form, whatever the case is, like in the offseason, whenever the offseason may come for them. But it's nasty, bro. It's nasty. He could be so much of a threat if he just shoot that motherfucker 1 or 2 times. Like, the niggas doing dribble handoffs like a fucking center, and it don't make sense to me, bro. Like, pop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas are super sagging off, bro. Like, it's nasty. But he gets it off like when they do the pick and roll and he just cut downhill. Like, it works that way. But it's the playoffs, bro. Like, niggas are picking up on that, so it's less effective. Or it's becoming less effective as the last couple games have gone on.
Yeah, it is. So, but he does so much for us on the defensive end, and I mean it. Like, even us losing, I think the percentage of people scoring on him has now dropped to like 3 to 4%.
He should have went to the foul line in that last game, and when he made that steal,
bruh, don't get me started on that shit.
My bad, PTSD.
Bro, I'm feeling very Frank Castle in this motherfucker thinking about that, bro, because it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, they roughed it. I mean, that's another thing about it too. I think that the free throw call disparity is like, I think we got like 50 in there, like at low hundreds, which is ridiculous.
They got one MVP and a nigga who's an MVP candidate. Like, what you expect, bro? What you expect?
Bruh. But that's ridiculous. They literally went through a whole quarter without that. They went through a whole quarter.
And what happened was, or not what happened, but JB Biggerstaff, he was complaining to the refs, and it ended up backfiring. He should have just kept it. He should have just kept it P and let Detroit play physical basketball, because now you see what happened. He didn't call a foul at the end of the game when that was clearly a foul. He stopped calling fouls, or the refs stopped calling fouls midway through the third quarter because niggas complaining. It's like, nah, y'all want to be physical, okay? Okay.
Yeah, but you can't say that. But then the whole first quarter, Detroit has 9 fouls and y'all have none. 0. I've almost never seen that in a quarter where there was actually no fouls on the opposite team. Not 1, not 2. Y'all want to give us 8 or whatever that ridiculous number is? All right, but y'all gotta, like, this is getting ridiculous. Unless y'all want us to physically start throwing people over some WWE shit. Like Bad Boy's gonna be fine, bad leave. Fuck you talking about? It's gonna be crazy. So
I think the whistle is a backfire on the coaching. The same thing happened to the Lakers. They had that whole big team huddle with the coaches, end up getting worked out their spot. You know what I'm saying? So I think the referees, I mean, that's what I meant to say. They had the team huddle with the refs, but I think the referees are like, all right, bro, like, we gonna call fouls. It might not be in y'all favor, but don't say we ain't call them. Y'all said call fouls. This is what we on.
Okay. All right. Well, look, we ain't even make it to the NFL schedule. It's 58. So, K-Mom, you got anything else you want to add? Oh, whoa. Audio's gone. Your audio is gone. Hold on. Technical difficulties towards the end, but we made it.
Are we back?
We are back, but your camera, hey, bro. Okay. With that being said, one came out, one came in.
It's connected to like a USB bus. I think it's I need a better setup for that.
Okay, well, with that being said, y'all, we're at 59 minutes. Shout out to K-Mob showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, you can probably follow the tags because, you know, that's what it is. Same thing. And hopefully we can have you back on if you have time.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of time now.
A lot of time now. Yeah, I'm already here. So
they know too much. They know too much.
They know too much.
The US knows too much, man.
Don't even get me started. All right, well, look, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all Monday for pages to power ups. We'll probably talk more about Punisher and a few other things. But until then, y'all have a good night and a good weekend.
Take the take.